And if you all of a sudden think, how come it is misty? Look at that, the weather prediction device, our castle is completely invisible. In fact, you can almost barely see the sub 7 up. And hey, my hands are dirty. Why? Well, the delivery of the tires and the engine came only today. The guys arrived yesterday night, so that's why we have kind of a quick jumps in time. But speaking of the engine, it isn't here. This is the only thing that has arrived so far. The tires, Nitto tires, or Nitto, I think I pronounced it right, Nitto, from the States, because I believe you cannot get them here in Europe. At least I have never seen anyone running those here for those reasons. Semi-slicks and, well, grippy, but not really semi-slick, because, well, as you can see already outside, it is pretty wet, typical Nürburgring, typical Eiffel weather, and thereby the weather prediction says that tomorrow is going to be dry and the day after tomorrow is going to be wet, and we have 2 full days of shooting, so we're gonna see. Going back to the engine, there is no engine, so the engine didn't arrive for this shipment, and I hope we won't need it, although I kind of joked yesterday like it would be nice to show you some technical aspects. But let's hope it arrives with next shipment, but overall, again, let's hope we will not need it. Here we have some Kevlar belts for the engine. Here, I don't know what, I will let the guys unpack it. Here we can have a quick peek. Air filter, no oil filters, and such and such and such. And now, let's go meet the guys and talk things through. Today, if we're lucky, we're gonna get track access in the evening, so we can drive around, walk around, and share some creative ideas and make like a real plan for tomorrow. And tomorrow, it really kicks off. But now, yeah. And the fast forward to some carbon fiber, because we are at the casting couch. Yeah. Well, you already know it's our friend Philip who's gonna borrow us some tools, because our tools gonna arrive on Friday when the show already will be over. So yeah, this is. So yeah, quick look at this amazing E30 M3. Porn. Lots of porn.
Which way do you want to go?
Oh, hang on, guys. There's one more wrench we need. Let's roll that in there. We'll put the wrench on it. No. That ain't gonna work out.
Good, yeah. Ready?
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team.
Boom. All right.
So will this car also be used in the video for drifting, or what's the purpose?
It's gonna be used as a chase car for some, and then they're gonna get some additional footage of
okay.
us cruising around. The
Yeah.
While the cameras are already set up in certain locations, they'll get it.
So it's basically a demo car to show that street versus race.
Yeah, not drifting though.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. And you're just putting lower springs on it for better look, or?
Well, we're putting the dampers on it.
Okay.
Better handling.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to, RTRs don't have that. For this one, you never got it.
Yeah, so those are the real RTR dampers. Yeah.
Like these are good for working. If you're trying to grab on the nuts or anything, they're a little thinner. These are better for heavy duty work.
They will use those for the track, for tire changes, and all these things here.
Yep.
That's nice stuff. As I'm on my way to the guys, I just want to show you what type of weather we have. If we're gonna have the same weather on the days of shooting, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, I guess it requires no further explanation that we're gonna be fucked. So, yeah, we'll have to see and hope for the best.
But here, you're not going to really be okay if you spin. So it would be more of an air on like give it a light flick over it, and hope that like the air gives it sets it the angle it needs. But I certainly wouldn't want to over rotate over it. We'll play with it and see what happens. I mean, we'll go over it straight first, and then like we'll do a safe one first, right? Which would be the straight jump into flick. Like as soon as the car comes down, like handbrake. See how that looks, and then if I'm comfortable, we'll flick just before and see.
What are our weather wall tap opportunities?
At an average,
So you come down here. That's a fast one. So you would come out of the slow corner, at the very bottom of the track.
You'd have to be up on the curb to get it though.
This is really flat. You can run over that really safe. And then there.
That's a good one, a sketchy one for sure. Are there any more?
And then we get you
that are on
started with the shot.
Are there any more in a tighter radius or maybe more easily?
So this is the carousel, right?
Yeah.
So how are we gonna do this?
So Vaughn's going to be coming in, lifting a wheel because he hasn't got one.
Okay,
on the
he already
back.
popped the tire, right?
Already popped the tyre. That's the camera car.
Yeah.
And then the camera car is going to jump that,
Okay.
and we're going to have some tea and medals.
Well, that's very cool.
Oh, hang on, no, here's the carousel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Right. So come down here. Paul's like, yeah.
Oh, that's a T13. That's a 90 degree.
yeah,
That
yeah,
T13. So
America. America.
going straight to the GP.
Exactly. Everyone.
So after having discussed the theoretical part, we're now again discussing theoretical part, but on the spot. So we have arrived. For most of the people who should be familiar already by now, Garden, one of the most exciting sections of the track with the jump over there. And this is going to be the last bit that the team is gonna try to film. Because it's also the most dangerous bit, because the idea is to have a sideways jump, and yeah, well, you're gonna probably by the time this video gets released you already know what it is, but doing a bit of scouting here.
Who's out today?
No one, or is there? I heard like something like Lamborghini-ish yesterday, but I don't think that there is anything out today.
They're supposed to have something today, because if they don't, then we should be able to get on the track.
You come down the top from Ice Curve, head down the hill. See, it's way wigglier than it looks on the video.
Yeah.
But that jump there, and then this.
So that's the jump?
That's the jump.
Okay.
It's not a cliff edge, but it's.
It looks way different than the video.
Right?
Wait, I thought it was a drop off though.
Because you're going so quick, you do leave the ground. Right at that.
Got
like,
it. We're
line.
coming this way.
Yeah.
Got
coming
it.
this direction, yeah.
Got it.
And then it's just. And then that corner is just one big double apex linkable into a left-hander.
Is there a line that
three?
will either line jump?
I think
Or do you
it's
have to do
steep.
track
It's
left
steep.
or
It's
track
steeper.
right?
steeper.
Okay.
It is steep track left, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, let's say then you get the stability back in here and the compression.
How much
I mean, fuck, you literally, you got to be going 100.
This car's not much good. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you jump 20 feet and then try to collect it up there.
You see race cars doing it. I mean, they just don't slip.
Yeah, but they're just going straight. Right.
Unless they have too much downforce.
They're not thinking of how to flick it as soon as they land. That's cool though. We'll try it.
It makes sense when you drive it. It's one of those things, like it looks strange from here.
Yeah.
If you walk up to it, you can see it starts to look steeper. But go big and go home.
If only the track had its spec from before 1970s, because you had also the jump at Brunchen and jump before mini carousel.
Those are the days.
Yeah, and then you had don't kiss the rail but kiss the hedge.
Yep. And they've made the track safer and yet faster and more dangerous. It's just, you know, you flatten one bit out and then you're suddenly going like 30 miles an hour faster at the other end.
Yep.
So you're starting to get like you can start to see the drop off from here now. You start to sort of see the way it falls.
Yeah, as soon as it lands, just like when you're in an off-road truck, right? You launch, and as soon as you land, you're back on throttle. So I would picture this would be a launch, and as soon as I land, as soon as the front wheel gets on the ground, flick it. That would be, I think, would be the dope shit to do. That would be possible, like consistently versus flicking it over a hump. Because the thing is, when you flick over a jump, like if you over rotate in the air or anything. Like you could, I'd be all down for trying it, but it's just like there's no room for.
The next stop is pretty much obvious. I mean, what YouTube video is gonna be awesome without the YouTube corner? Of course, it's Brinchin. Very much looking forward to see how it's gonna go down here. It's actually gonna show how it's done properly.
What's right before this?
You come over a crest, it's downhill.
Is it straight?
A little bit, yeah.
Because you could definitely do that. I'm just wondering if you could link this. Like if you rumble strip that and then drove out to center, if you could link that.
That's what I think. It looked longer on the video, but now standing here,
Yeah,
I feel
it might
like
be possible.
it would be some work, and it wouldn't be, it wouldn't be Formula Drift spec, but you could make it work, and it would be exciting.
Yeah, you'd have tires on rumble strip,
Yeah,
but it would be
I
fine.
think so. Because it's sick. I never knew that a part of the track looked this fucking steep and big. Yeah, right.
It's the thing with all the video games and all the videos is like everyone who does a video game and remembers it always comes here and goes like, oh, it's way steeper than I thought.
Way steep. And then when you start walking up it, like if you get caught in an incident or something on the big hill, and you actually start walking up the hill,
Yeah.
it's mental. You're just like...
But if you go from here to the carousel, it's gonna be the next day pain in the ass, literally.
In the thighs.
Yeah.
As a good guide, you can tell how dangerous a section is by how new the Armco is.
Oh yeah.
Generally, that's like the...
Ex-Mühle.
Yeah,
The-
exactly.
that's
It's all silver. It's all brand new
yeah.
silver. Once a year it gets replaced. No one's ever really hit that bit. Right. But you can see down here, there's like loads of like brand new bits of tarmac.
You seen the video earlier this year when the Civic hit the curb and then rolled over?
Yeah, it just fell over here.
Yeah.
It smashed into that wall there.
Oh yeah, I watched that. I couldn't believe it. Was like,
Yeah. The windscreen fell out.
Sketchy but sweet.
Yeah. How is downhill? Like,
I mean, normally downhill, you're just maintaining.
Yeah.
Because it's tough to be on power. So if there's enough speed there, it'd just be handbrake, then flick, and then it'd probably pick throttle back up about at the exit of this turn, hopefully. I mean, if I can come down and then literally be nose on the end of this rumble strip there, and then carry it out to like be at the middle where that line is down there, whatever that word is, across there, that would be the line. Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of extending it for sure. Yeah.
right. Like, this is how you big dick drift through here.
Yeah.
Have a wobble if you want.
I didn't say it.
Well, he didn't do it yet either.
No idea where we're going.
Nice wide lens here. This is the corner that everyone in the wet discovers drifting.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you get a river that you kind of see it forming. As the water comes down the hill, you just get a river of water across the track, and suddenly everyone just nosedives on the inside of it.
This will at least hold you a little bit here.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can carry cool speed around here. It's definitely a gear pull corner. And then this, you can't quite see it, but that corner there, you see where it looks like it's straightening out? That is literally a straight lane up to the next.
Oh, just straight away up to the next turn.
Straight up, yeah.
It's kind of blind straight away, but that's straight away.
Yeah.
Which is followed by the corner, which translates into the corner of courage, because it depends if you're going to brake for it or not, or how much you're going to brake for it.
And if you get brake failure, you'll find out that you just go around whatever you do.
What's so special? It's because it's very blind. You come all the way from there. Actually, roughly 500 meters from here is Lauda Links, where Niki Lauda crashed in 1976, which marked the end of the Formula 1 era on Nordschleife. And it's very special because it looks okay-ish, but it's actually very late apex. So you have to stay on the left all the time. So a lot of people actually, well, you can see some new barriers there.
You're basically
literally headed right at us.
Yeah.
You can't quite see it, but where the white line, there's a tiny bit of extra track on the outside. That's literally kind of your turn in.
Yeah, exactly. You need to stay left until the beginning of the left curbstone, and then you turn in right. And other than that, the corner is called Bergwerk, which translates into mountain works, because there was a mine here in the early days, but they shut it down. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's one of the favorite drift corners as well among people here.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
So if you come down here and you can hang it out all the way out, as long as you're prepared for when it comes back here and the car compresses, it suddenly changes direction really quick. And I found out by smashing my car nose first into this wall here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was great. Really, really good day out that was.
We'll try not to do that one.
I think that's the best move. I just managed to get past
Were you
that.
drifting that turn?
Yeah, coming down here, just sideways out, and it was like half wet, half dry, and the back of the car caught a dry bit and just started spinning around the other way too quick.
Got it.
Couldn't gather it up in time, so just managed to avoid smashing into that and then hit that bit there. It was on video. It sucked.
You got
As long as it's on
YouTube.
video.
Got YouTube.
You got YouTube.
It exists somewhere.
Graffiti is super classy too.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's actually the fastest crash on the Nürburgring happened here, because this, as a matter of fact, is an entry and exit point. Oh, well, let's hope you won't need those.
No, these guys are repairing the barriers.
Oh, they're probably gonna exit here.
So that's what they've been doing today, getting ready for you tomorrow to go and smash some shit.
So these guys are the ones that charge a fortune, yeah?
Bongard, yeah.
No, it's net.
Not Bongard, it's
Bongard is recovery. Net is the barrier.
The truly tragic bit is they don't let you take your port barrier home.
They do.
Really?
They do.
They do?
I have mine at the.
Oh, they didn't let me. That said, I'm not sure they ever actually fixed mine. Because I tapped it, there was no perceptible damage.
Oh, you want to hear a Nordschleife and nerd fact? In 1925, initially they planned to have the start-finish line over there to build a grandstand and everything, but the farmers who owned the land said no, we're not selling you. Yeah, and that's when they did the GP or the
Do the
Siegschleife.
farmers still own it?
I don't think so.
The farmer still lives in the shed.
Yeah. But the fastest crash on the Nürburgring on YouTube actually happened here, because this is the entry-exit point, and a guy enters here and it crashes just there after the corner.
It's a famous 8-second ring.
Yeah,
lap.
absolutely.
E30,
E30 is compact, I think.
Compact.
I think it's compact, but I'm not sure.
But he comes out here, we're like, oh, it's an English guy, typically. Comes out here, it's kind of these conditions as well. And he goes,
Yeah.
oh, are we on the ring? We're on the ring. Shit, we're on the ring.
Smash. It's like, so you can enter the track at multiple points?
This is the only other place you can get on,
Yeah.
kind of. But what they must have done is like wasted half a lap by coming on.
No, you buy here half a lap.
You can buy half a lap.
You can buy there where we're gonna get some currywurst in a bit. You can buy a half a lap here. It's famous.
Still do that?
Yeah, for 17 euros nowadays, I think. Half a lap. Yep.
We used to do a
And-
challenge years ago, which was you'd start the lap, you'd have to pull off here because we had the tourist fast ticket. Get a currywurst, get back on the track, finish the lap in 15 minutes. You only
You can
managed-
pull off here?
Yeah. Here.
Pull up.
Here. Well, the gate
If
is
you
usually
try
open.
Right-hander, you fry your brakes, you leave your car running, you then get a currywurst, like you hope the queue's the right length, then you try and eat it as quick as you can, get back in the car and try and finish the lap.
What
Yeah.
happens if you get to eat it in the car?
You
Like,
sick.
Yeah.
I mean, can you like just snatch and run?
I don't know. I think it was. I guess you could do it any way you want. But can you imagine driving
Exactly.
Well, I
what-
have a video when
try
I
that.
eat pizza.
pizza? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Well, actually, like once a week we go to buy toilet paper here at the supermarket with my girlfriend. We go off here and then come back on.
Specifically toilet paper.
Well, one of the
You have
things.
a motorsport
Taco
hippie
Tuesday.
girlfriend, too?
Sorry.
You have a motorsport hippie girlfriend too?
Yeah.
She lives here too?
Well, she sat next to you yesterday.
Oh, I didn't know. You didn't introduce her as your girlfriend.
Just a minor detail.
But there also is, I'd be very happy with a straight on moment of just up and over the candy canes a little bit in there, like
For sure.
just to show the craziness.
Yeah, that's easy. It'd just be tough to get on that wall.
But I think just testing the limits of like kind of getting up and over the candy canes a little bit and then back in is also
What is that,
cool.
like brick?
It's concrete.
Or
Is
what's
is
the gaps?
Oh, that's
The
bricks,
ga-
yeah.
Oh, underneath. Yeah. And it's the only concrete wall on the whole track. So people would not run off the bridge.
But the drift line is rear wheels over exactly where you see
Yeah.
kind of the bricks gap. That's where you tend to hang the back of the car out. Because then the fall away down the hill, it just slides and it kind of naturally self-extends.
So who's good with graffiti? We can like paint something.
You're right, RTO.
Well,
Oh,
not
no.
Ryan Ghetto, that's for sure. or J with 3 A's.
Evidently, Tank is gay.
Yeah. FYI.
And now, the best part of the day, food shot. Ah.
And it did rub
You behind us, that's right. The lights are reflecting through the mist.
The schnitzel was amazing, and now we're continuing with our small tour. We also joined by Cutie and Diana. We need to take the raptor straight through the grass.
Exactly. Straight line all the way across. Don't mess about.
No.
That is the highest point of the track?
No.
Pretty high. But we want to walk.
What's the highest point of the track? No. No. No.
Is it not?
No. D13.
Is it?
D13 is 3 meters higher than H8.
No way.
Yeah.
So would this be
So
considered bad
they've been getting that
visibility?
wrong on their own website for years in all the folklores.
Yep.
150 feet.
I'd never known that.
Yep.
Clearly.
Let me just get to that bit in the break in the fence so I can see through it.
There you go.
Oh,
No, didn't change a thing.
Oh yeah.
It's just the fence blocking me.
The Koenigsegg crashed here last year.
So you can drift starting in the
Cloud.
left-hander we can't see. Yeah, and you'd come out of the...
Somewhere right there. Up past there.
Chase section.
Somewhere over
And then I'm going to come
Especially,
through
chase
here and hope to see the next
I want
turn.
to take the maybe two.
Back up
We take more than
through
one
here
attempt
and then
chase them with the raptor and then drive
flip that
through
way.
the drive.
Not that, but like that.
Super. Are you shooting in log? Oh no, wait, it's just that color.
that'd be
Chasing you with the raptor through that section, and then we just beeline it through the grass.
Yeah.
I'm filming handheld in the bed. And we're like, you come, you're
In the
across us,
bed?
and then come back. Yeah.
No, you can't do that in bed.
Why not? You could do this purposefully slow enough.
Oh, you going into the grass.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Raptor goes into the grass while you're fucking doing S turns all around. We're filming it super gorilla.
make
style.
sure you take the right curbstone, not the. If the more left you go, the
You're
higher
driving
it is.
The raptor, dude.
Oh, okay,
Figure it
cool.
out. This doesn't fucking jump into the sky.
I'll try.
Fantastic.
I'll try.
In the fourth item on how did someone die on this shoot?
Well, I would just blame it on Boris.
More people are going to die on this shoot than on like.
Into the start finish line. To scope that out where we'll start the video and kind of get a plan for that, and then that will wrap today's scouting. We'll go back and the directors will have a meeting with camera crew, get a plan for tomorrow. We will all do a sunshine dance tonight, and hopefully this horrible weather turns around, because as if this track isn't sketchy enough, we don't need the help of no vision and wet surface to help us get closer to catastrophe.
Still good though. Spirits are still high.
Yeah, it's all good. We're we're here. It's gonna happen one way or another, and I'll pump on it for sure.
Okay, so this is our first.
This is that last hard right before the end of that lap video.
This is the very beginning. This is actually where we start. So Vaughan will come towards us and head off down that way.
Oh,
this
I
is-
see.
so this
where
is
I
your
got it. I
first-
got
Do
it.
a backwards entry into this corner and start the lap here.
I got you. I got you.
Simply do a backwards entry.
More time?
Because we can say that because we've got like drift champions with us. You go simply do a backwards entry.
Simply just flick it in
Simply
backwards.
flick it in backwards, tap the wall. Devil horns out the window.
Woo!
And then that's it. That's a wrap. Or we wrap the car into the wall.
This is like first shot of the day though, right?
This is first action shot. Go big, or, as may well happen, go home.
Did you know that before '99, this was also the TF entrance?
Yes, I did.
The only.
As we can see in many of the old classic videos. You can do a version of what we talked about.
And this concludes our drive around, walk around some corners that were accessible. And now we are back at Apex. And you can even barely see Apex. It's gotten very bad with the fog. The Speciale is out because the guys needed some more workspace, I presume. The Transit with the trailer has arrived. This means one thing, that the race car, or should I say the drift car, yeah, I need to settle my mind to the fact that we're drifting here and not racing as we usually do. And then the crane, the tires again from this early this morning, and it has arrived.
This car was not built in Wyoming.
Is the gearbox already out? It's already swapped, or is it still?
Yeah, we're pulling it.
Ah, so this. Okay.
Yeah, this is the new one.
Okay. So this little box over here can handle 700 horsepower and probably what, 1000 Newton meters? Wow, wow, wow. Look at the reinforced rear drive shafts. That's definitely necessary. So what's the swap? Stoxis is sequential or something?
Yeah, so just a standard H pattern. So they're the same case. So that's a stock T56 Magnum XL, and this is a same case but with PPG 6-speed sequential internals.
Yeah. And we're back at the casting couch. And on a more serious note, we're gonna weld some transmission mount. Well, actually, Philip's gonna weld. Where would we be without this guy today? Okay, next stop for preparations, getting tires fitted.
It's not legal in Germany. There's no E-mark on the tire. I can write E on the side of it. Police! Track use only, track use only.
Yeah.
No, look, that's an E. Look on the label there, E.
Oh yeah.
E for...
There's an E on belted. There are already two E's in
Yeah,
belted.
tubeless. Yeah, belted. Steel.
There's another E.
Inside. Yeah, so there's an E inside, so somewhere. So if the police stops you,
Look,
say.
it's saying here the tyres are dangerous in colder weather, but luckily it's warm and sunny right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I had to open my jacket. It's so warm.
And yeah, back at this car, the RTR Mustang. What can I say? The gearbox is, well, in process of being swapped. This is the old one, like Vaughn explained earlier. This is the sequential one. The gearbox mount had a small defect, so it's getting welded at Philip's place, which is completely normal if you know what kind of power and torque is being thrown at it. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pushing the water in there.
So we have some MacGyver thing, home improvement.
Guys, let him take a picture of that.
Yeah. So that's the bearing, and then you put toilet paper in it, and yep, and then it pushes itself out, huh? Wow.
You don't need to do that.
Oh, we've got a table that makes it easy.
Where do we get that for that?
It's coming. Fuck! That was loud. just one final thing that I want to show you before we end today's vlog. It's been, well, a couple of hours later on, and this car has received some very interesting upgrades regarding terms of what differentiates casual video that I shoot on my phone with no external microphone or a professional viral video, high production, high quality one. So we're gonna talk sound in a bit. So this car has received multiple microphones. So first of all, one here under the hood, then another one here under the hood. So this one gonna capture the intake noise. This one gonna capture the, I guess, the engine noise. Then underneath, for that I probably gonna lift the car slightly, just a bit. Yeah. Because the battery is being charged, so I just want to make sure, it's long enough. But anyway, underneath there are more microphones, so you can see here one on the left, this one gonna be capturing the exhaust noise, and one on the right, this is gonna capture the tire shredding. So just, I think probably one of the most interesting behind the scenes content of today's video, what again differentiates the certain type of production quality video. Inside, I would suspect that there is also something inside, but actually, not much. And yeah, since this video is already pretty long by now, but I don't think it matters because it's kind of behind the scenes, so it's okay to have all kinds of shenanigans in there. Us talking bullshit, basically. But unfortunately not gonna tell you much about the car today, because I think we're gonna tell you more about the car at another occasion where Vaughn will be with us, so he can run us through the car, run us through the most important things, the basic things, the numbers and such. But for now, really hoping that tomorrow is going to be a decent day, a good day. Well, I'm hoping for the best, yeah, of course, but reality is, even if the predictions are it's going to be dry, but with these temperatures and all the rain that has fallen today, I doubt the track gonna be dry, so we will have to make the best out of it. But I'm pretty sure that the man behind the steering wheel of this Mustang RTR gonna still create amazing show. But okay, enough talking. See you guys tomorrow on day 1 of shooting the Nürburg with Mustang RTR. I hope I'm saying the right things, because sometimes those projects have some specific type of name. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.